Those of us who caught the last stream know that we made a really solid attempt at getting into the master rank using this deck. It's more than strong enough to get there. We just didn't leave ourselves enough time to do it. So we're going to be showing off again here today. It's just a lot of fun to play. I really like this deck. This was the version that we had settled on at the end of the stream. We slightly adjusted it after our last video. We cut Rhino Heart down to 2 just so we could find some additional room for Cosmic Cyclone, because there was a shitload of stun, right? And that was really sort of slowing our roll a little bit. We saw a lot of summon limit, we saw a lot of random back row shenanigans, plus Cosmic Cyclone is pretty good into Snake Eyes as well, because you can banish their monsters from the back row. So Cosmic's a really good addition. I felt the deck performed really well. I don't know, again, I'm still up in the air as to whether or not I want to play the Tearlament cards or not. Right now I'm doing this. I'll probably do another video very soon where we cut the Tearlament cards to see if it plays any better. I don't know. This is the version we were playing, so this is what we're going to show off today. What I will show in this video as well is another one-card combo. Last time in our last video, I showed a one-card Rhino Heart combo ending on Baron, Dissipator, and a free material Apollosa. And we can do that very same combo using one-card Calarium. Now, you would think that the combo is basically identical, but there's a very, very key stage that changes how you do the combo, and that is the fact that, of course, we're not going to be able to use the secondary effect of Calarium. So I'm going to show that combo off for people who are curious. There's a lot of two-card combos you can do with this deck as well. I just feel like with the amount of hand traps floating around, having the audacity to suggest that you're going to resolve a two-card combo even somewhat consistently, I think is a little bit bold. If you're confident, by all means, but it's fucking dangerous out here. It is not safe. So I'll show off the combo. Again, I've got a couple of replays from last season from before the rank reset in High Diamond, so I'll show those off. And again, we'll play 1 or 2 games like we have been doing. So again, if you're a fan of the new format, let me know down below by liking the video and leaving a comment. Of course, every little bit of interaction is much appreciated. Again, if you're new around here, make sure you're subscribed to catch more stuff as it comes out every single day. And I'm not going to waste your time here at the start. Let's get right into the Calarium combo. Alright, so this time what we're going to be showing off, rather than Rhino Heart as our one-card starter, we're going to be showing off Calarium. So ignore these other 4 cards, they're not real, they don't exist. We're only going to be playing with Calarium and any cards added subsequently off of it. There are, of course, a number of 2-card combos you can do, and I suppose a key part of Mannadium and why I like the deck so much is that all of your cards fit together so seamlessly that you can play through an eruption very easily. So you can in a lot of situations, and I feel like that really helps the deck out, so it does. So what we're going to do is, rather than worry about all that, we're going to focus on our 1-card combos, which are Calarium and Rhino Heart. We can talk about the 2-card interactions later on, but let's start with these first. I've done Rhino Heart in the last video. This time we're starting with Calarium. We're going to use Calarium, grabbing the Rhino Heart. Now, the combo sort of starts and ends in a similar fashion. It's the middle part that changes that you're going to want to take note of. So we're going to normal summon the Rhino Heart. We're going to activate Rhino Heart's effect here. We're going to grab a Mannadium Meek from our deck. And the fact that we have a Meek in hand is not too sort of detrimental here, because we're not going to be spamming Meek as much as we were in the last combo. So we're going to summon Meek out to the field. We're going to use Meek and the Rhino Heart to go into Trisuka. Pretty standard stuff so far. Trisuka then, of course, is going to activate on summon to bring back the Mannadium Meek that we just sent to the graveyard. One of the reasons as to why I'm not as big a fan of like the Calarium 2-card combos or even the Calarium 1-card combo over the Rhino Heart is because if you have to play a hand trap before you summon your Meek, it can in a lot of situations make it unplayable, because hand traps are normally tuners. And that will change the attack points of your Rhino Heart. Let's not worry about that right now, though. Let's just go into our Visas Amritara, who changes his name on field to Visas Starfrost while also searching our deck for a card. And this is the part that changes. We're going to search for the Primeval Planet, because we still need to get access to Visas Starfrost in our hand. So we're going to activate the Primeval Planet. We're going to grab Visas Starfrost directly from deck to hand. Here we are. Of course, Primeval Planet in our deck is able to search for any of your other Tearlament cards as well, so world's your oyster. Let's grab Visas here for now. Now we're going to go into Lightheart. Using our Amritara, Lightheart then on summon, going to search for Reichphobia then, our other field spell, using it. Again, we're just cycling between field spells right now. This is our 3rd one. We're going to go for this guy into Reichheart. Reichphobia into Reichheart, special summoning it underneath our Lightheart to get searching. Going to grab ourselves an Arrival. Running 2 copies of Arrival now instead of just 1. There was a couple of situations where I really wanted the second one on stream, so if you're curious about why we went back to 2 copies, watch the stream. We covered quite a lot. It was like a lot of gameplay, so it was. So definitely worth a watch if you want to see more Mannadium gameplay. Gonna bring this back to the field. Again, very similar to last time. We're gonna go for the Baron now. Good, good, good. Now we've got that negate on the board. Not pre-5 summons, of course, but it's better late than never. We're gonna go for the Arrival now. Gonna bring back any of these dorks. It doesn't matter which one. Now we can use the Lightheart and the Amritar. The Lightheart and the Visa Starfrost to go into Cross Sheep. Right over your Baron. Now we're going to go for the Vicious Astrolabe. It doesn't matter which of these dorks you banish. You're gonna end up banishing them both anyway in this combo, because this combo differs again towards the end in that you're going to use 2 copies of Vicious Astrolabe. So we're going to get to that in a moment though. We're going to go Cross Sheep first of all, grabbing the Meek from our graveyard. Now we're going to go Baron the Fleur. We're going to pop that Meek. Bringing it back from the graveyard. Well, sorry, summoning another one from the deck, apologies. Now we're going to use these two, the Astrolabe and our new level 4 Meek to go into the Crimson Dragon. Again, same as last time. Going to use the Crimson Dragon, targeting Baron the Fleur. We're going to summon a Dissipator from our deck to the field. Out it comes. Again, you need to keep one of the zones 1, 3, and 5 open, right, for a link play we're going to do later. So try to summon your monsters, or try to keep the middle zone open, right, just to keep yourself right, to avoid any like mishaps of like fucking up your link arrows or anything like that. Try to keep the middle zone open. That's the easiest way to think about it, because that way you can't fuck it up, right? It's one zone. It's not that hard. Now, unlike last time, it does matter which of these guys we bring back. We have to bring back Starfrost. Has to be Starfrost. So we're going to bring him back here. Then we're going to use these two. We're going to go into Sprite Elf. Starfrost and Cross Sheep go into Elf. Alright, now we're going to go Sprite Elf. Is going to bring back Meek from the graveyard. And we're also going to summon out a Vicious Astrolabe, our second Vicious Astrolabe of the turn. That's why we needed Starfrost engraved. We got 2 of this dork now. And this is where the combo diverges. So you can do one of 2 things here. You can either go your SJ Gwamir, if you really like this card. I'm a fan of this card, I really do like it. So you can do Gwamir, or you can do IP Masquerena. Let's do IP Masquerena this time, but just know that you get to pick and choose here, whichever one you want to do. Masquerena comes out, and then basically during your opponent's turn, toggle on, whatever it is. Opponent makes a play, there's Dark Magical Circle. We're going to activate the IP Masquerena, Chainlink 1. Then Sprite Elf, Chainlink 2. Gonna bring back Meek. Yup. And then we summon out Meek to the field. And then we can use IP, Meek, and Sprite Elf for a Apollousa. So now we've got a free material, Apollousa. 2400 attack. So that there is 5 interruptions. 3 monster negates, an omni negate, as well as the Dissipator. So Yugi, no harm. I really don't need to see what you're doing. So that, again, is the combo. Or instead of having an Apollousa there, you could instead have Sprite Elf and the SJ Gwamir, so you can have an untargetable set of boss monsters, either Baron and Gwamir, or Gwamir and Dissipator, whichever you prefer. So you can either have untargetable Synchro bosses, or you can do the Apollousa play, whichever suits you best. It's all personal preference at that stage. But yeah, that's the combo. Using only Calarium, I get 4 other cards in hand that we never touched. These cards can be used as either hand traps or they're additional extenders to help patch holes in your combos. They help you play through interruptions. They help you draw shit. Whatever it is, whatever other 4 cards you have in hand, doesn't matter. Calarium by itself does that combo. So that's the combo display. Again, there's a ton of combos when it comes to Mannadium. Every time I showcase the deck, I kind of want to show off like a new combo that I haven't shown off previously. There's Riem Heart done in the last video. There's Calarium in this video. Next time I'll probably do one of the 2-card combos. But for now, let's get into the replays I mentioned. These replays are, at this stage, a couple of days old, and you'll notice in this one that we're still playing Reframing, which we did eventually end up cutting from the list, but most of the content of this replay is still valid, right? So Tearlament's doing what it does best, eating interruption right off the bat. We go for Rain of Heart as our normal summon. That's going to eat a Veiler. That's totally fine, right? Because we also have the Meek in hand. This is what I mean by trying to rely too heavily upon like 2-card combos or anything like that. It just gets very tight with the amount of hand traps roaming around. We're going to go Trisuka then out to the field. We're going to bring back the Meek from the graveyard into the Visas Amritara, pretty much uninterrupted. It's as if we normal summoned Rheum Heart, right? It's basically the same combo online. That sucks though. Setting the reframing and passing. So you thought I was just going to show full combo and win. No, that's not what we're showing off today. We're showing off Snake Eyes post-Droll. Now, it is going to be a little bit awkward, I will not lie to you, but we are definitely going to try our best. They're going to go for Poplar and Grave, resetting a card back to their back row. The Bellstar then searching their deck for the original Sinful Spoils. All good. Makes sense so far. They're going to go for Sinful Spoils, sending the Poplar. That's when we're going to flip up Reframing. I would rather use Reframing sooner rather than later because we do have Nibiru in hand, and I think our opponent is going to try to pop off to some extent. Sending the Poplar does actually end their turn, though. So there you go. One card ended their turn, one card ended my turn. Now we're even. And we're going to draw into Calarium there. They're going to go for Maxi. Luckily, we've got that Ash Blossom in hand as well. We were absolutely ready for this, man. And I don't think our opponent sticks around very long. We're going to grab Rheum Heart from deck to hand. We're going to normal summon the Rain of Heart. We're going to chain to that, of course, the Rheum Heart. Rheum Heart's able to pop the Rain of Heart on the field to summon itself back out as well. It's coming out. We're going to send Havness from deck to graveyard. Havness then going to fusion summon using our Tearlament cards in the grave. Now what we're going to do is full Mannadium combo and full Tearlament combo, summoning out a real Kalos to protect us from a potential Nibiru, as well as having all of the potential plays from the whole Mannadium side of the deck. We're going to go Real Kalos here. Real Kalos, we are now officially safe. We're going to special summon out the Meek. We're going to go Lightheart now. Lightheart then going to search our deck for the Primitive Planet. Reframing is going to shuffle back into our deck one of the Meeks that's in our graveyard so we can better abuse it later on. We're going to go Reichphobia then. Reichphobia grabbing us a Reichheart summoning itself to the field, grabbing us a rival, and it's just combo city. We're just chaining, we're drawing an extra card, drawing into the Primeval Planet, which was the perfect draw because now we can search our deck for Visas Starfrost. We're going to activate Starfrost, pop in the Lightheart to summon itself. Now we're going to Synchro summon in the Baron de Fleur, summoning it right here. We're going to go Arrival, bring it back from the graveyard, our Visas Starfrost once more. Now we're going to link 2 into Cross Sheep, targeting of course the Real Kalos. Now we're going to banish 2 from the grave, going into Astrolaud to the far zone. We don't need to be abusing that just yet. We're going to pop the Bellstar, and just like that we have lethal on board. Real Kalos negating the effect of the Bellstar in the graveyard. We're still going to Synchro summon into the Eshtiquamir Azurine into the Cross Sheep zone. It's already pointing the Real Kalos, so we don't need to summon Astrolaud to this zone. So now the reason I postponed summoning in this zone is because now I have a boosted Azurine as well, right? So Azurine gets boosted too. Popping the Meek to summon out another Meek from the deck here, going into level 4, into the battle phase. Again, I don't know why my opponent stuck around as long as they did, but 37, 37, and 42 is a quick way to decide the winner of this game. So a bit of a weird one, right? Getting hit with the Droll off the rip, still having a couple of interruptions though to keep us alive through the following turn. The power of hand traps, am I right? As well as lastly then finishing off with a crazy combo. That's just what Mannadium does. Next game. Alright, going into our next game then, main phase 1, we're going to start with the Primeval Planet. That gets Ash Blossomed here actually, so already getting hit with hand traps. We are going to let that resolve because it honestly doesn't really matter all that much. We're going to go for Rhoda then. Rhoda then going to search our deck for Rheum Heart. We're going to normal summon the Rheum Heart, activating its effect to get searching, being met with an Imperm. 2 hand traps down. And still no need to actually stop anything because that's just the way this deck works. We just play through the interruption. We're going to summon the Meek. We're going to Synchro summon into Trisuka. Trisuka then going to bring back Meek from the graveyard. That's when they're going to go for Ghost Mortar and Moonlit Chill. We actually do have to call by this one because that would be pretty annoying if it resolved. So we are going to hit this one with Call By. And I'm pretty sure, again, it's going to be one of those quick and simple games here where we're just getting hit with like all of this interruption. Fucking, what was that? Ash, Imperm, and Mortar. Going into Visas Amritara, and literally our combo is unaffected. We still have the full combo. And by combo, I'm talking about the Rheum Heart one card combo that I talked about in my last video. That's the line of play we're going down here. Because yes, it was not a Rheum Heart one card combo, but the line of play at the beginning of it was set up in a way that we basically just used our extenders to eat the interruption to basically make it match the same combo. So we're going to pop the Lightheart, summon a Visa Starfrost. We're going to bring the Lightheart back. We're going to Synchro summon in the Baron. Again, this is literally just the one card combo from my first video on this deck. So bringing out the right card, we're going to now link summon 2 into Cross Sheep. We're now going to summon out the Astrolabe underneath the Cross Sheep, so you're seeing this like sort of true side of the deck. Now we're going to bring back a monster from the graveyard off of our Meek, Baron de Fleur, popping the Meek to summon a Meek from deck, as well as one from graveyard, thanks to Calarian being on the board. Calarian's a pretty good card. Calarian going to summon out the Meek from the graveyard, as well as summoning a level 4 Meek from the deck. Meek plus Astrolabe into the Dissipator. We go into IP Masquerade and that sprite off, blah, 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 right? We all know the combo. And there you go. 3 hand traps deep and still able to resolve literally everything. Our opponent was playing some sort of Kystera nonsense. I don't know if they thought they had a chance for some reason, but they didn't. They didn't. Spoilers. No, it wasn't happening. And yeah, let's get in and we'll play a game or two. All right, hopping in here. So what have we got? We're winning a coin toss, which is very nice. Going first is always nice, especially for a combo deck. Let's fucking do this. All right. It's a nice hand. Very nice hand, actually. All right. Let's go Reinhardt. Activating the Reinhardt. Going to get milling. Oh. You love to see it. You just fucking love to see it. Perfect. Not only do we eat an interruption out of his hand, we dodge the Veiler. So you're gonna have to like double down on your negate here, buddy, or else you're just getting fucked up. You think that's okay? You really think that's gonna fly? You really think that's gonna fly? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. It's just not. It's just not happening. All right, get rid of you, summoning out the Reinhardt, Veiler, Reinhardt, and now we're gonna be ready for Nib. Oh. Basically there we were gonna send Havness, fuse into Kikalos, Kikalos send Siren, fuse it into Rilkalos. Rilkalos would be summon number 5, I believe. So we got Reinhardt, Reinhardt, Kikalos, Rilkalos. Yeah, it'd be summon number 4 actually. Unless I'm dumb. Yeah, summon number 4. There you go. Well in time for Nib after playing through the fucking Maxi and the Veiler. Love to see it. Next game. All right, let's see if we can get another. Oh, we do win another coin toss. Hell yeah. Konami's been pretty rude to me recently when it comes to the coin tosses. So I appreciate this. I appreciate their, you know, they're pulling out all the stops for me when it matters most. They've been pretty bad about me losing coin tosses lately. So I appreciate it. Okay. This is a fucking hand. All right, let's start with the Primeval Planet. We're gonna grab Reinhardt. So I don't want them to know what I'm doing yet. So I'm gonna start with the Reinhardt. See, the problem is, right? So the problem here is if we start with the Reinhardt, because of the field spell, I can't chain my Reinhardt. So I kind of have to use Calarium first. Which is annoying, but it is worth it. It is worth it. It makes sense, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it makes sense. So we're going to use this to grab ourselves a little Visa Starfrost. A little Starfrost here and there, why not? Alright, let's go Reinhardt then. Reinhardt will get milling. Ash Blossom on the Reinhardt. I'll take it. That is fair. That is fair. Gonna chain the Reinhardt then. We're gonna pop with that Reinhardt. Oh, Maxi stings. Buddy. Why you gotta do me like that? You know what? Fuck it. You know what? It's a video. We're in Platinum. We're just gonna take the Maxi challenge. Fuck this, mans. And what's cool here is that I believe I can still go into my sub 5 summons Rilkalos. So we're going to go Reinhardt. We're going to chain to that the Reinhardt. I'm pretty sure I can still go into Rilkalos as summon number 5 because you will Summon out here. Oh no, I probably summoned number 6. But it's fine. It's quick enough. Radium Heart will get searching. We'll grab Mannadium Imagining. Alright, Siren will fusion summon. Gonna bring out the kit. Fusing 1, fusing 2. Reina Heart does get banished here, but that doesn't matter at all, really. Kikalos going to activate then. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be 5. No, so yeah, so 5 summons. It's our 5th summon. Gonna send Havness to the graveyard. That's gonna trigger its effect. We're gonna go into Rilkalos as our 5th summon. So now we are nib proof. Love to see it. Good, good, good. I am going to go for Mannadium Imagining. Reason being, I just want to see if I can hit myself a little Call by the Grave or Crossout Designator before we go too far into the combo. Have I used Ash Blossom this turn? No, we already used Max C, so I can't really do much with it, unfortunately. Then again, it is still better than having a second Radium Heart, so we'll shuffle that back. That is what we in the business call a no-brainer. Let's summon out the Meek. Alright, alright, alright. Now we're going to go Meek and Radium Heart into Trisuka. Love to see it. Going to go Trisuka, bring it back the Meek from the graveyard. This is a bad play, by the way. You don't want to lean this hard in the Maxi. I want you all to know that. But we're here. You know what? It'll be funny. That's it. It'll be funny. So, Amritara next. Alright, alright. We're making our way through. We're doing the rounds. Grabbing ourselves... Ooh, we could do an arrival here. We've already gone through the... So here we've already gone through the Primeval Planet, which kind of sucks. But that also means we already have Starfrost in hand, which does help. So there is that. Let me have a look. We've already used Imaginings as well, so Obsidian, unironically, doesn't really do much of anything. Obsidian really doesn't do much of anything. I'm gonna grab an Arrival. Fuck it. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Are you gonna drool me? Ooh. That stings. That hurts. That hurts my feelings. What can I do with that? What can I do with that? So I can pop Rilkalos to summon out Starfrost. Rilkalos then comes back. We can use Starfrost and Amritara to go into Cross Sheep. Yeah, we can do a couple of things here. Ah, this is tough. Man, that really stung. Shit. That really stung. But, fuck it. We're just gonna have to go for it. Rilkalos coming back out. Right here. You don't have different names! Oh no, I just realized! It's fine, I just go Lightheart instead. It just sucks that it cost me a Lightheart. Oh, fuck, that's fine. It doesn't make a difference, it's okay. It doesn't make a difference. In fact, this may actually even be better. I'm gonna use these two. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, right, Cross Sheep next. Alright. Now we're gonna go Arrival. Bring back Starfrost, summoning it right here. That'll trigger Cross Sheep to bring back a card. So we can bring back Meek. Why would we do Meek over Radium Heart? Probably just Radium Heart instead. Alright, let's go for Lightheart here. Because we can do Meek off of Sprite Elf anyways. So this works out. So we're going to do this now. Right, perfect. Sprite Elf, going to activate. We're going to bring back Meek from the graveyard. Okay, so now we're going to Synchro Summon using you and you into an untargetable Baron. Perfection. Then we go Astrolite. Banish and banish. Right here. Astrolite on summon will pop the Meek. That's going to trigger Meek and Calarium. Okay, so a bit awkward that we had to play through Droll, Maxi and then Droll. But, you know, it is what it is. Calarium. I think this is a pretty solid board considering we didn't get any of our Scareclaw stuff. I think the Scareclaw stuff adds a lot to this deck, so the fact that we could do all of this without using any of that is pretty dope. I like it. So level 4 and level 8 into the Crimson Dragon. Let's activate the Crimson Dragon then. We're going to target our Baron. Summon 4th Dispater. So let me see, how many Meeks have I got in play? We've got 1 in Grave, 1 on field. Okay. So we will... So I could do for a level 4, but that doesn't do much of anything. Alright, so let's activate Dispater. Bring back the Visa Starfrost. I don't have another, yeah, I don't have another way to really do much of anything here. That's okay. We'll just keep him as follow-up. Not the greatest situation in the world, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do, considering everything we had to play through. Can we hold back a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 card hand? An 11 card hand. Can we still win? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. May have been a little bit better if I summoned Baron somewhere else, so I could have went into IP here. That probably would have been much better. Yeah, beyond doubt it would have been much better. We would have had like a 3 or 4 material Apollosa as well on top of this, which might have been enough. So that was a small misplay. Again, same thing I said during the combo section. Try to keep the middle spot open because you are gonna want it. You're gonna want it. Tribute this card, special summon a Sword Soul monster or a Fawn of Albaz. That's fine. I'll let that resolve. So what are we summoning? We're summoning a Moyi. Okay. Moyi activates. Revealing a Vishuda. Alright, alright. Let's go roll Kalos then. Okay, so we'll negate and destroy. So he has used up Moyi. He's used up Ecclesia. Gonna go for the Vishuda now. That's okay. In fact, I think I'm just gonna pop it. No. No. That's fine. Let's let it go. That's totally fine. Monk of the Tinyi. That's okay. So I hope you know that that banishes his cost. Which means you have a banished monster. Which means I'm negating you. It forces the Dispater. It's still a good play. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. It forces the Dispater. So I get it. It's just funny. Okay, Adora. Got it. Okay. Link 2 into Shaman. Okay. I'm just gonna activate Sprite Elf. I'm just sick of it proccing. I just wanted it to stop proccing. Maybe it'll eat a card, actually. Maybe it'll eat an interruption. That'd be nice. I don't think it will, but it would be nice. Alright, 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 alright. Let's do this. Activating the Shaman. Gonna discard, I imagine, a Taya. Oh, Blackout. Targeting Monk. Do you just have Taya in hand? Oh, just Battle Phase. Okay. Taking out the Sprayed Elf. Got it. Makes sense. Swinging with a Monk. So he is going to activate to try and pop a card here. We do have to negate, unfortunately. But that's fine. So what's important to remember here, and the reason that I didn't mind letting this other effect resolve, despite the fact that if he does have Taya in hand, it does put him in a rather strong position. The Shaman has a restriction on it that prevents him from activating the effects of any monster special summon from the extra deck, other than a Tenyi monster. So he can only activate Tenyi effects this turn. So normal summon... What the fuck? I was actually unironically building this. I am building this. I probably have a video on this deck fairly soon, actually. But, he's probably going to be doing, like, the crazy, like, Yang Zing bullshit version. Does he know about Shaman's restriction? Were you paying attention? I don't think he was. Either that or he just has a hand and wants to play cards, right? I mean, he can still technically Pendulum Summon here, but he can't... Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see a world in which he could summon a monster threatening enough for me to worry about it through the... through the Tenyi lock. It didn't make any sense to me. So we can Ash that. Call by on the Ash. Okay. Right. Got it. Gonna go for Emergence here, grabbing Taya. Uh-huh. Do you have a way to... he can Pendulum Summon it, yeah. He can Pendulum Summon. Activating, gonna banish, what, Blackout from grave? Banishing... Oh, okay. Grabbing another token. Synchro 8 into... Box, yep. Again, can't activate your effects. Still can't activate your effects. Adara gonna banish itself, adding Moyi back to hand. Okay. Follow-up is nice. Follow-up is nice. Oh, he's got Strategist. Oh, shit. Damn. Strategist, pretty fucking dope. Is he Wormlocked? I don't think he's Wormlocked yet. No, he's not. He's not Wormlocked. Very interesting. Unless something else Wormlocked him? Did something else Wormlock him? The Shaman? I don't think Shaman does that. Nope. No, I don't know. Maybe he just preferred Cheng Yang. I mean, you can't use its effect this turn. Synchro for 9. Ah, okay. Okay, that's a card. That's a card. Well, it's almost a card anyway. But yeah, that's pretty solid. This is gonna be a reasonably difficult board to break. No, it's not. He left. Maxi and Duel. That's a game if I ever saw one. There you go. Let's get a look at the deck list, I guess. And there you have it. Maxi be damned, right? I mean, apparently we can just ignore Maxi. So, I mean, yeah, the deck's a lot of fun. The deck is definitely really fucking awesome. The Tearlament plays add a lot. Primarily, they just add a point of interruption for your opponent to try and, like, it's like bait almost. You're just baiting them and interrupting it. So, that is nice. It is nice to have that. You could definitely make the argument for including Sulliek in this deck. For sure, in combination with the Reinhardt. I just don't like how often you would probably draw this without it being live. It's very similar to reframing, right? If you were to ask me, like, because we're not even playing reframing, so I would definitely play reframing before I play Sulliek, but there's definitely an argument to be made to get value out of just a Kikalis play. It just helps you play under Maxi as well, which is something to consider. We could potentially drop a rival to 1 to put in Sulliek, and then try to find room for, I don't know, maybe not even, maybe Sulliek's better than reframing, and then triple up on the Reinhardt somehow. Maybe Starfrost to 2. Something like that. I'm just giving you ideas, right? I'm just letting you know that the flexibility is there. The flexibility is definitely there. There's some wiggle room around, but again, the most of the deck is very solid and straightforward. Triple Reinhardt, triple Meek, at least 2 Starfrost, at least 1 of all of these cards I think is pretty fucking important. Triple Calarium, of course, and then the rest of the deck is pretty much fucking World's Your Oyster, right? A lot of people run Rykard at 3, which I get. Rykard's pretty solid. I don't like seeing him in hand by himself. I think I would rather see Reinhardt in hand than a Rykard, which is why I run this guy at 1. But again, it's yours. I think in a format that's so heavy with hand traps, I would probably keep this guy at 1, even if I decided to cut the Tearlament stuff entirely. I would still probably keep Rykard at 1. I would probably play reframing, and then I would honestly just play more hand traps. Honestly, I would literally just play more hand traps. I'd probably put in some Crow or Droll or something, right? But that's the deck. Those are the ideas. You can do with all of that as you see fit. Like I said, these videos are just to give you an idea, to give you some sort of gameplays, inspiration, information, ideas. What you do with all of that is entirely your business. But what I would ask of you is that you like the video, you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and you check out the channel for any other Mannadium content that we have. We do make a lot of Mannadium stuff. I have made a lot in the past. I made one very recently as well, where I go through a 1-card Reinhardt combo as well as other gameplay with a list very similar to this. Slightly different, but very similar. You can also check out the VOD from when we played this deck. We played it for like 2.5 or 3 hours live. So that's another thing that may be useful for people who want to get more exposure to the deck and get more exposure to gameplay. But I'll not ramble here at the end of the video. If you got this far, appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.